Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a brand new handbag to show you today. I'm real excited about this one. It's been a long time coming. Way back in January, I was talking about my wish list and there were a couple bags that I was looking at and thinking about, and I decided that I didn't really know what I wanted, so I was gonna mull it over a little bit. Well, a little bit turned into 5 months because I just couldn't make up my mind. Part of the reason was because I was looking at some bags at Louis Vuitton, which were Damier Azur, which is one of my favorite canvases, and also the Empreinte leather. And it turns out that Louis Vuitton's website is very thin on stock right now, and that seems to be a consistent problem. Every time I went on to look to see what they had available, they never had the bag that I was interested in, and I would click on the notify me, but I never got an email saying that they were available. So it's been a long wait and a long time, and I just got tired of waiting for Louis Vuitton. So I actually bought a Saint Laurent bag, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Now this is not an official unboxing, mostly because I couldn't wait to see it. I came home from work and there it was, and I was all excited, and I was not like camera ready when I came home from work, but it is in this big bag right here, a box, big box right here. And it came with this beautiful packaging. So it came directly from Saint Laurent. Now, I did buy it from Farfetch though, but Farfetch was selling it through Saint Laurent, and nicely packaged, and here is the box right here. So you may be familiar with their gorgeous black boxes. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't actually wait for a true unboxing, because when I did open up the bag, it was so covered with wrapping, that foamy wrapping paper that they wrap it on with, that I had to get a knife and scissors and everything to unwrap it, because it was all completely covered with this stuff right here. So this was the kind of wrapping that was on it, but you are probably not going to be surprised if you watch my channel. This is the Lulu small puffer bag. I'm so excited about this thing. I really love this bag. I've loved it for a long time, and this was definitely one that I was considering, and I was stocking it on websites, but I just couldn't figure out what color I wanted. I liked gray, I liked red. Around Valentine's Day there was a lot of red, and I was like, oh, maybe red would be cool, but the reality is I hardly ever wear red, and I know I would never use a red bag. I had one once and I sold it because I never used it. And then I saw a couple other shades. I saw a white, and that was one I was stocking for a long time. Every day I would look at it and go, maybe I'll get it. They had a white tweed, but ultimately when I saw this one, it finally became available, and I knew this was the perfect one, because white scares me a little bit. The last time I had a white bag, it was years ago, but still it did not wear very well, and I feel like that is very definitely a summer bag only, at least where I live. But I feel like this beige, this beautiful beige here, is going to be something that I could wear for every season really, and it is just absolutely beautiful. So you can see it has the gold hardware, but it is sort of like a brush gold. It's not really bright like my other item here, which is my Uptown clutch. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but this one is definitely more of a shinier golder gold than this one right here. This is sort of an antique type of gold. But what I love about this bag is the softness of it and the squishiness of it. That is what captivated me right from the beginning. When these first came out, I went to Saint Laurent just to see them, and I loved them. I thought they were beautiful, but at that time I had just purchased my reissue from Chanel, and I thought, well, I really don't need 2 flat bags right now. But it's been a long time, but I finally took the plunge, and I'm so happy that I did. So let's just take a quick tour of the bag in case you're not familiar with it. Wow, this magnet is really strong. Okay, so it opens up like this. It has this cool little envelope style opening, which I love because it gives an extra amount of capacity here, which a lot of flat bags don't have, because they sort of like will have openings on the side. And then the interior of it is black, which if you watched my last video, you know I'm not a big fan of a black interior, but this is not really too bad because it's not that deep. So this is the small size. I did look at the medium, but ultimately I decided that the medium was going to be too big, and I really was debating between the small and the mini, and the mini was adorable. I watched so many videos on that one. The thing that stopped me from getting the mini is just a little bit too small for my needs. If I'm going to carry an everyday bag, I want to make sure it fits everything, including my sunglasses, my wallet, my reading glasses, my keys, my phone, usually some hand cream of some kind. So all of that stuff has to fit in my bag, plus, you know, whatever incidentals I may have. So I usually like to carry a little bit of a bigger bag, and I felt that the mini was a little small for me. Plus, it does not have the ability to double up the strap. So with this one, you can double it up and tuck it under your arm, whereas the other one is just a very long strap and you would have to wear it down like a long shoulder bag, or a lot of people wear a crossbody. I'm not a big crossbody fan. I don't really like wearing crossbody bags, so I kind of decided after a while that that one was not going to be for me. But I ended up with the small, and I was also really, really happy because I got it from Farfetch, and I just want to mention quickly, if you have not shopped from Farfetch, definitely give them a try. They have a great selection. But also right now they're doing a promotion for anybody who is an essential worker. You get 10% off of anything. There's no restrictions. So I was actually able to get 10% off of this bag, and you know this bag is $2,000, so I was able to get over $200 off of this bag, which was a great, great buy. All you have to do is share your work email with them. They will send you a code, and you can use it for anything. So if you are an essential worker like I am, definitely make sure that you check it out if you're looking for some luxury items and you're kind of waiting for something to go on sale. Okay, so another couple things about the bag. I do believe that this is a lambskin. It is very soft and luxurious, and it's not the same kind of leather that this one is right here. This is more of a pebbled leather. So let me just model it for you real quickly. Put it over my shoulder. This is probably going to be the way that I'm going to wear it for the most part, because I do like to keep my handbag tucked under my arm like that. But I also did check out the length when you do just have the one strap open like that, and it is perfect. It lands around my hip, and you could even wear this one crossbody if that was your preference. Although for me, again, there's something about crossbody bags that they bump on my hip and they kind of annoy me. It's not my favorite way to wear bags, so that one probably won't be happening, but I am loving the strap. I think the chain is beautiful, and it has this sort of flattened effect to it, which I think is going to help it so that it doesn't tangle. I do have a little bit of an issue with my reissue. My Chanel bag, it does have a tendency to tangle for whatever reason. The strap, gorgeous as that chain strap is. So this one I think might work out really well. I don't anticipate that it's going to tangle very easily because of the structure and the shape of these flat links like that. So before I finish up, I do want to talk about the color. So I did end up getting this one in the beige. I don't know if that is the official color name. Yep, dark beige, that's what it's called. But I want to compare this beige to some of the other bags that I have, just so you can see the difference. I have over here my Gucci Soho Disco in their beige, and this beige right here is very much a caramely color, so it has more of a yellowy undertone to it. And this one you can see is quite a bit lighter. So even though it's called dark beige, it definitely has a lighter tone to it, a little bit more on the gray side rather than the yellowy beige side. And then to compare it with something else that is also neutral, this is the Uptown Clutch. And this is in the cream color. It is not a bright white, it is more like a creamy gray again. So I feel like YSL tends to have these gray undertones in their neutrals, and maybe it's just my perception of it. But you can see that this is a lot lighter, especially on camera, than this one, although the hardware on this, as I've already mentioned, is more of an antique gold, whereas this is a very, very bright gold. So I do intend to protect my bag with my Colonel Carbon Pro. I do that with all of my bags, and that usually prevents any sort of color transfer on this, so I don't anticipate that being a problem. I've been using it for a couple years now, and I've never had a problem with it before, so I really can highly recommend that. I will link it down below if you haven't heard of it. It's a great, great product. It does not damage your leather in any way, and I think you can even Scotch guard the interior. Boy, this magnet is really strong. That's good, I guess. I have bags that magnets are not strong. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you about the big pocket in here. So it goes the length of the back of the bag almost, and then this is where all of my authenticity cards are. But this came right from Saint Laurent. I got it in 2 days. I ordered it through Farfetch, and again, I got 10% off because I am an essential worker. So I was very, very excited about this, and I can't wait to use it. I came home from work, there it was. I waited a day, and now I am going to get it all sprayed and ready to go, and I'm going to start using it for my spring and summer bag because I absolutely love it. I just love the feel of it. It's like a pillow. It's so nice. So that is it for my bag reveal today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video. Take care.